Shut up and sit down.
Greetings, fellow travelers. Oblix here, back with you today from MC Eternal. How is everybody doing today? So guys, last time we built this automificated living rock creator, which is working a treat because, yeah, this thing's totally full. So first thing we need to do is up the ability for that there Yappa barrel to store all the things. So let's go and get in here and make that happen. We're gonna need to make some upgrades. So we got to start with this here upgrade blank. So slabs, paper, and a chest. Do we have a chest? That's from treasure 2. That's not gonna work. So we're gonna need a chest. Okay. Do we have slabs? We do, but not enough. Let's get some more of those. And we'll get another one of those. And go absorb like a does so. And do like a does so. We'll put the 3 and the 3 and the 1 and the 2. And let's get some papier. Got too much papier. Okay, there we go. Perfecto. A boom and a bam. Now that gives us 16 blanks, which will work a treat. And we'll pop that in there like so. So now we need to go. I don't think we can do infinity in this pack like we do in the other. Yeah. Ooh, we can do it with emeralds or diamonds. Oh, behave. Behave. Yes, I think we shall do this. Infinite capacity. I'm down with the infinite capacity. So we come over here like a so. And we go whoop. Now it can continue sucking up all the bits and bobs. Perfect. So we're going to need a ton of this stuff for what I got planned. Oh, you cannot wait. I finally have an idea for what I want to do with this here base. And a little spoiler alert. Oh, this is going away. Kind of. But not really. You'll see. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Alright, this is actually not even close. I think we're out another rack. I can run back to the nether and get some, but that's plenty. Alright, now the next thing I want to work on is just a quality of life upgrade, right? I want to be able to craft on the go. I want to be able to walk around and craft whatever I want without having to whip out a crafting table. Now I can make a crafting table on a stick from Actual Editions. That works just fine. But since we do have cyclic in this pack, I want to go ahead and make, if I can find it, there we go, an inventory crafting table. Now this is going to take a bit of purpose, right? We're going to have to get some quartz and emeralds, and I'm going to have to do a little fishing. And we're going to have to make cake and poisonous tater. So we're going to have to get all the things. Now, in addition, you can also do an inventory upgrade, which will give you more slots in your inventory. To do that, it's the exact same recipe. We just need an ender chest instead of a crafting table. So I want to work on pumpkin pie, cookies, and cake. Do we have cocoa beans? Did I ever find cocoa beans? That might be our holdup. Can we convert? Because we need those for the cookies. Yes, wherever we can find them. Oh, I can get them from village. There we go. I can convert pumpkin seeds into cocoa beans. Yes, with an alchemy catalyst. Where did we hide our... There we go. Our catalyst. And we're going to use this here puddle right here. Rude. Trying to work here. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. This is a cobble generator. That's what it is. It's a flipping cobble generator. Oh my gosh. Look, Ranuncarpus, I love you. I love you, but come on, bro. Come on. Give me a chance here. Okay. Pain in the rear. We're gonna have to get creative. I could just rip Ranuncarpus out, to be fair, but I'm gonna need to do this a few times, so I might as well just go ahead and get out of its reach. Are we out of its reach? Yeah. And wait, no, where's our? There we go. Boom and bam. Perfect. And you are not currently necessary. We'll just stick you there for now. What are you bound to? Is anybody bound to you? I don't know. Anyway, we're just going to shove you up over here. Hit me with some of that juice. And what we're going to do is just toss these here pumpkin seeds in here. And once there's enough go-go juice, we'll convert them into cocoa beans. Alright, so I did go ahead and upgrade our mana spreader just to get a little more in here a little bit quicker. We have gotten our cocoa beans. I do want to run back in here and grab some... where is it? Birch. And we're going to toss this in there as well, because that is going to convert into jungle wood, and we can just make more cocoa beans that way. Grow au natural, as it were. Perfect. So now we got some jungle wood. We can just toss this around somewhere, like it is so. And we can just pop these on here. Now we're growing cocoa beans. Perfect. In the meantime, we're gonna need to let's get our stuff for our cake. Alright, there's our 2 cakes. Uno and dos. And did they make them stackable in this mod pack? No, they did not. Okay, fair enough. I want to keep 1 bucket. And we'll dump the rest. I need to remember to fill this back up with water. I always forget. There we go. Always good to have water in your inventory. Alright, now we need some pumpkin pie. We should be able to make that up here in our Pam's kitchen. We just do pumpkin. There we go. Sugar, eggs, the bakeware, and a pumpkin. There's 2 of those. Perfect. Alright, we got some of our grown cocoa beans. We're going to run them upstairs into our Pam's Harvest Craft kitchen. I think I'll put them up here with the vanilla. And we should be able to... Yep, we got to make this here cocoa powder. We're going to need 2 of that. And we're just going to toss that back in here like so. And now we should be able to make cookies. There we go. We just need wheat and the cocoa powder. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and make another cookie. Because I don't think I've eaten a cookie yet. That way we can eat one. Perfect. Alright. 2 for thee and 1 for me. I guess technically they're all for me, but... So that's going to go there. And that's going to go there. And we have a little spare food for me. Perfect. Let's go get us a salmon. So we're going to need some string. Didn't I make a bow at some point? Or not a bow, a fishing rod. I feel like I've done fishing. Aha. Did I already have salmon? Ooh. I already have salmon. We don't even have to go fishing. Ain't that a treat? drop that in there. We'll drop that in there. Perfect. We need some poison taters. I have a nasty habit of saving everything, though I think I probably put them up here. I am a bit of a hoarder. There's our regular taters. Where's them poison taters? Did I save them? Oh, we had cookies. And we had a pumpkin pie. Come on, poison taters. I have one. Alright, we're definitely going to need some more poison taters. How lucky are we? Can I come over here to the taters and just get a poison tater? No. So I need you to grow more faster. Alright, so I will work on that. I think I will actually go plant these guys near some water. So we can get some more taters growing. Get those poison ones quicker now. We will proceed. Diamond, emerald, and quartz. So 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. Bingo, bango, and bongo. Just need a crafting table. That's going to give us our inventory upgrade. And beauty of it is it's something we eat, and it's something we haven't eaten lately, so it's going to give us some points towards our additional hearts. I just need to get hungry. There we go. Got hungry. We can go ahead and eat this. Now we have inventory crafting upgrade. So if I hit the C, we can now craft bigger in our inventory. So we got the 2x2. We now have a full 3x3 in our inventory, which is handy. Alright, I went ahead and moved the taters over here by the Botania stuff because I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of agri-carnations that are going to speed along the process. So we're going to need one of those. Rune of Spring. We're going to need 2 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. And yep, that's an agri-carnation. Pop that in. There we go. And let's just get some more water. Pop that in like such. And then we're just gonna toss, 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 and toss. There we go. 2 agri-carnations. Now what these guys do is basically speed the growth of crops. So they're going to use mana from this pool, most likely is what they're bound to. Let's see. Yep, that one bound to it, and that one bound to it as well. And they're just going to, in essence, bone meal these crops. And the more agri-carnations you put down, the more it's going to bone meal. Alright, our agri-carnations are working a treat, and we did get another poisonous potato. I did go ahead and craft a watering can from extra utilities. And I've been just sitting here splashing as well. So betwixt the two, we are, growing potatoes at a fairly good clip. Decent enough, anyway. Decent enough. So we can go ahead and finish off this guy. That, and we are going to need an ender chest. So let's get that going. We'll deal with taters here in a minute. Oh, I can eat my cookie. Cookies. Delicious. Alright. Now, ender chest. That's right. We need ender chest. So, okay. No change in the recipe. We're good. Let's get our 8 obsidian. And, oops. Need pearl. There's some deuced. There's our could you click on the thing? There we go. And we're doop-a-doo. Inventory upgrade. eat a little cake. And now we have a whole mess of extra inventory up in here that we can use for storing additional tools and such, which is super, super handy. Alright, now one other thing I want to get into today, or at least get started with, we're not going to make it very far into it, is I want to start working on these bees. So we can get our forestry bees going. We're going to need some bronze to do that. Oop. Yeah, that's a reminder from last episode. So we're going to need copper, and it is a 3-to-1 ratio of copper and tin. Do I not have more tin in here? Surely I have more tin than that. And don't call me Shirley. Yeah, okay, fine. So why don't we take all of this out of here and move it over here so I have all my stuff in one place like a reasonable human being. Perfect. So copper. So is tin going to be enough? Probably not. I don't want to burn up all of our... Let's do 15. Yeah. So we're going to need... like a so. So if we take these... And there's about 82,000 ways to do it. And we can just put it in our inventory like so, and we just get bronze. One will get you 4. We can run it into here. One will get you 4. You know what? I'm just gonna do it in my inventory. We can run it through the smelter over there. It's just 6 of one, half a dozen the other. What way you want to do it. So, but this will work. Yeah, these are 4 ingots anyway, so yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So we're going to need a sturdy casing, because I want to make a Gindustry. There we go, Gindustry Apiary. For those that don't know, forestry is the mod with the bees. So these bees here, now they're different than these bees, and this is where it gets a lot of confusing to a lot of people. There's these bees which are from Pam's Harvest Craft. See the blue text says Pam's Harvest Craft? These are not the bees. These bees are different than the bees downstairs. These are the forestry bees. You see the blue text says forestry on them. So the forestry bees can work with the Gindustry mod. You see this blue text says Gindustry down there. Now, this is a helper mod to forestry to make bee manipulation easier and to add some more things to it. So it's super handy. You can do everything inside of forestry without having to go to Gindustry, but it just doesn't do it as well. So we're going to be going the Gindustry way. We're going to be making an industrial apiary because they accept upgrades in large quantities. See all these upgrades here? These all work with the Gindustry apiary. So if you're needing a desert biome, you can put in this upgrade and the apiary will pretend like it's in a desert biome for bees that only work in a desert biome. If you need a cold biome, you can get the winter biome. If you need to raise the water, you can raise it. If you need to lower the water, you can lower it, make it hotter, make it colder. Just basically give the bees what they want, because the different types of bees, and there's a ton of them, have different requirements, for them to actually produce. And the Gindustry apiaries just allow you to do that in the same biome. So let's go ahead and make one of these guys. We're going to need some bronze gears. Okay. So let's get 2 bronze gears going. Let's not be stupid and make them all. There we go. Okay, we're going to need a receptacle. Okay, so we need pane, pressure plate, and 2 redstone. Redstone I stuck up here. Always forget that. We need pane. And what the heck was it? There was one other thing. Weighted pressure plate. That's right. Let's get a couple pieces of gold. Toss that down like so. We'll get the bee receptacle. Okay, so that's going to go there. That's going to go there. These are going to go here. So we need a piston, if I remember right. That was one of the things. Let's get that out of my hand. And, oh dang it, I always forget the redstone's up here. Really need to get me a storage system going. I think that will be coming soon. At least a basic storage system. There we go. We got that. We got that. Now what else do we need? Just glass. Alright. Where did I hide my glass? There we go. And pop those, and a Industry Apiary. Perfect. Now you don't have to put this outside. You can put it inside. But it does need power. So I think we're just gonna put it over. Is this gonna be close enough? I don't think this is gonna be close enough. Yeah, I didn't think so. What if I move this here? Is that close enough to still power this and to power this? Because that would be baller. So that should work fine. Now, so we're giving it power. These are powered. Now the forestry ones are not powered. So that is a benefit to the forestry ones. But trust me, the benefit you get out of this apiary versus the forestry ones and the upgrades you can throw in it, totally worth it. So before we put bees in here, we want to put some upgrades in here. Now this will tell you if, you know, what you need to make this work. It's telling you, hey, dude, you got no queen right now. You need a queen to make this sucker work. Fair enough. You know, not gonna work with no bees in it. That makes sense. But what I want to do is, if we get a lighting upgrade, it will continue working through the night, which is very handy. So we're gonna need a couple of these upgrade frames. So let's get, let's see if we can get about 4 of those. So we'd like a production upgrade. So this increases energy consumption. Now wood, ooh, royal jelly, yeah, we can't make that yet. Okay. Can we get a seal upgrade? Will make it keep working while it's raining. So that's handy. We need beeswax for that, which we could get from a honeycomb. We have 2 honeycombs. So we need a Saint's Refuge, which we can just use the one from Forestry. So we can go ahead and make that centrifuge there, which means we need another sturdy casing, some more glass, and some more copper. Okay. Another sturdy casing. You're going to use a lot of bronze. Just saying. Oh, that's copper, not bronze. But you are going to still use a lot of bronze in this to do to bees. So you're going to want to harvest lots of tin and lots of copper. There we go, centrifuge. This guy also requires power. We'll just stick him right there for now. And he's got power. We should be fine. We should be able to pop these honeycomb in there. And it's going to start slinging them around. It's going to fill up once and then pull one of these guys over. Now it's going to process this guy. So that's confusing to some people. So it's still processing on the same one. We got a honey drop. And we got a beeswax, which is great. That's what we need. So it finished processing that one. It pulled the next one in. And now it's processing it. We got another honey drop. And another beeswax. Perfect. Now, I don't think that's enough. I think we need 4 beeswax to make our water seal. So they can produce in the rain. Yeah, so we're going to have to get 2 more beeswax. But we can go ahead and produce this light upgrade, so they'll keep working at night. Assuming I have the glowstone. Which I should. Yep. Okay. Alright, we need to go and get the frame built to start with, which is going to be 10 gold nuggies, redstone. Okay, so we need some of that, some of this. I don't remember how much because I'm brain dead and don't look at things like that. Okay, yeah, 2, and 10. Alright, so we got too much. We're fine. We're fine. Stop worrying about your inventory books. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Get some glass. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop those down. Pop those down. Let's get this started. Perfect. Now, power-wise, this is going to increase power usage by 5%, which ain't terrible. Pop those in, so you can do 4 upgrades per apiary. And, of course, this upgrade only works in this apiary. If you got a whole bunch of apiaries, then you need a whole bunch of upgrades. But nighttime will still be the right time for bees to get busy. So, I think I want to start with making some more bee stock if I can. This is an ignoble. I really would like to get a pristine. There is a chance with the, when you look at the bees, see how this guy says ignoble stock in yellow. There's also pristine. If I look at this guy, it says pristine stock. Pristine queen or princesses will give you you're guaranteed to get another princess at the end of the process. The ignobles, you might not. So we want to go ahead and put our queen in. And now it's telling us there's no drone. So remember, when we started here, it says, hey, you need a queen. Okay, we're going to put a queen in. Now it says, now you need a drone. So here's a drone. Now it says, it's all happy. Now it's processed the drone. The princess is turned into a queen, but it's telling you, hey, no flowers. Bees need flowers. So we're going to go get some flowers. We'll get a tulip. We'll get an azure bluette. We'll get an allium. You don't need a whole ton of them, but I like to kind of mix and match a little bit. Now, one thing to pay attention to is different bee types. You know, these are meadows bees. So meadows bees just require regular old flowers. But some bee types want different types of flowers. And they need to be near enough the Duma flopper here that it works. So we're going to give that a minute. And this should be the right flowers for meadows, I think. If not, we're going to have to build a analyzer and see. Alright, to build an analyzer, we're going to need a carpenter. So let's go build a carpenter. That's this guy, relatively easy again. Again, more bronze and some glass. So not hard to make, just like I said, tons and tons of bronze. So we do that, we do this, we do this, and there's our carpenter. Carpenter also will require some power. So let's get our analyzer going. So you have the analyzer and you have the portable analyzer. The portable one's the one I generally go for. So we're going to want the 10 ingots. Basically, we have to put all of this into the carpenter with some water. 2 buckets of water. So let's go ahead and get the 2 buckets in. You'll see that little blue line there filling up as we put the buckets in. Oops, took a bucket out. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Now there's our 2 buckets. Let's get to 10. It was 410. Alright, 410, 2 panes. Oop, I wound up with an extra 10 somehow. 410, 2 panes, a diamond, and 2 redstone. Okay, boom bam. Okay, so now we want to give it the crafting pattern, but notice it's not actually using the items. It's just you're teaching it the pattern. Okay, and if you get it right, it'll show you here what you're making. Then you just put all the items necessary for that pattern down here into the little storage box. You'll see here by the yellow that it is actually crafting. Alright, give this guy a hot minute, and he's done. You now have a portable analyzer. Perfect. So we can go ahead and pull this queen out. We can open our analyzer. Now, analyzers run off its own sort of power, which is honey drops. So you need the honey drops. So we're going to put our queen in here. In the question mark, it's going to process down into stage 1. And it's going to tell you information about this bee. It's active. It's a meadow species. It has a shorter lifespan. It's slow. Pollination slow. Basically, it's a very low tier bee. So we can move it down to 2, which is, these are basically your pages, right? So think of it like pages in a notebook. So we can see what humidity it likes, what climate it likes. So if you're unsure about the bee and what it wants, this is the best way to figure it out. So this is what it'll produce. These are the mutations. We haven't done any mutations yet. We'll get into that. And we can see its classification. And we see the flowering type, it just wants flowers. So we should be good. And also after you've scanned it, you can just hold shift and see kind of a short summary of what the analyzer told you about this bee. Alright, we got it. It just wanted some more flowers. It's targeting, I think, these red ones, but it might be the yellow ones. But you can tell here it's happy and producing. So we've already got another honeycomb out of it, and we're 5% done. Alright, we've gotten enough wax. We can go ahead and make the seal. So I want to go ahead and get that going. So we're going to need glass and another one of the upgrades there. Okay, we'll get that. And we need the upgrade frames. So we need 10. I need 2 of those. 2 of those and 410. Perfect. Got that. We're going to go ahead and get this. Now, one thing to note I forgot to show you is if you look in here, it says maximum installed of 1 is the second line. So when you're using the Plains emulator, you can only use 1 of these. But some things like, for example, the production upgrade, you can actually put 8. You know, even though this guy only holds 4 upgrades, you can put 8 of them in the single slot as long as they're the same. So we'll add the seal in here, and we're all good. But now we are protected against rain. So whenever it rains, bees will typically stop working, but these bees will continue on because we have that seal upgrade. And it does rain quite frequently on here, so that's going to be very useful. And this bee is almost spent. She kindly gave us another comb. We'll process that. She's real close to dead. They do have a lifespan. Once this is full, the bee's going to die, and it should hopefully give us a princess and maybe a drone or 2. But because she's ignoble, we might not get a princess. Alright. Bee's dead. We've got another ignoble princess. You can tell it's a princess because it's a gold crown or a silver crown. The queens will have gold, but we did get 2 drones. So we can just pop the queen back in, pop a drone in, and restart the process. All's well that ends well. The new queen is ruling the roost. Notice she's got the gold crown now. And the hive is thriving. So my goal here is to build up a little bit of a stock of drones because we're eventually going to use those drones to breed with these drones. But I need to build up a little stock of the meadows, and then I need to build up a little stock of the forest, and then we can start doing some breeding, some crossbreeding of the bees. So we'll put say a meadows princess in with a forest drone, or a forest princess with a meadows drone, and then you have the possibility of getting another type of bee out. So I want to get this started early in the season because this process takes a long time. So I want to get it started now so that we have time to work on it, and we'll just work on it here and there throughout the season. One other little thing is most bees require sky access for their hive. Not a big deal in this hive because it does have sky access. You can see we have a straight shot to the sky from where the hive is, though very close. If I had put it here, in this block or in this block, there'd be no sky access. There is an upgrade you can throw in that will fake it. That's this one right here, the open sky. And it's relatively easy to make. And it will fake it if you want to place them underground. But again, it's going to take up a slot that you could be using for other things. But to do that, you wouldn't need, say for example, a seal upgrade, because you're underground, it's not going to get rained on. Or here, I'm in the open sky, so it is going to get rained on. So there's some trade-offs to where you put your hive if you go underground, or if you put a building, or if you just leave it in the exposed open like I have it here. Okay, last but not least for our bees, I want to go ahead and make an automation upgrade. This guy here, which is relatively simple. The only thing I think we're missing is the bronze gear. So we can just go ahead and plop that down. Oop, I forgot I already put the bronze away. Okay, we'll get that. Perfecto. Ooh, my one redstone short. I think I got that. Oh well. There we go. And we're going to pop this guy in as well. So what's going to happen here is the system's going to work for us. The queen, when she dies, turns into a princess. Is going to take a drone and a princess and just put them back into the system. So I don't have to manually come do it. So if I get distracted on some other stuff over here, then it will just continue doing the flippity flop. Now you will see this little flower right here that was not here earlier. That is a byproduct of the bees. There might even be some out here. Ooh. Nope, not yet. But there might be. They will cause flowers just to randomly sprout up around the hive. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Didn't feel like we did a lot, but we actually did a ton. We got our bees going with forestry and dentistry. We got some agri-carnations going over here. We upgraded our inventory with a full crafting table as well as storage. So quite a bit done. But I sure do appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me as always, and until next time, get out there, make some noise. See ya.